back in my office again. I'm back in my office again. I thought I jumped off a ledge.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, am I still dreaming or not? Because I did just throw myself off a ledge. Let's go back this way, shall we?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to go for the red door this
Standing
time.
now
I'll
in this
listen to you.
incredible
I'm sorry.
room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, Mr. Narrator. I'm going to disobey your orders.
Stanley
and
was
then
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're still mean. But I'm going
Look, Stanley,
to...
I think perhaps
go
we've gotten
that
off
way.
on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You sure?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'll listen this time. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yes,
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
What? Okay. Okay. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Please? Please don't kill me.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What? Where am I? Where have you taken me?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
That's a first for you. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Wow. Ah. 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 Ah, the edible's kicking in. Ah, it's so beautiful. So pretty. It's so pretty. Alright, well, enough of that.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I'm gonna do it, Mr.
Please,
Red.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
You are
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
You're gonna do it.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm doing it in spite of you.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
No.
Can you do that for me?
No. I can
My
still
God,
walk.
is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I actually feel really bad that the way he said that Fine. Oh, I'm gonna give you a break. Let's go back to the pretty room, shall we? God, that actually made me feel bad. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Ah.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Yes. It is nice. Yeah. So peaceful. I changed my mind. I'm gonna kill myself.
No, perhaps not.
Oh, I'm gonna jump from a 50-foot staircase. Do. Come on. Come on, man. You gotta admit, this is funny. You got anything to say? Yeah, I've broken both my legs. I'm crawling right now. I'm crawling off the ledge. Well, talk to you later, bro.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Yeah, it was.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yes, it is. Da 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 ba dee dee. 360.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Help me. It didn't kill me. I'm still alive. It hurts immensely. Help me. I'm alive. Oh, that last fall didn't kill me. I was just suffering.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's go to the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Ooh.
hoping he might find a... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I stay here in Boom Closet. I'm very comfortable in here. This is
There
my
was
happy
nothing
place.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Yes, I'm staying here. Tape wrench, copper wire.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some
want to.
explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It fascinates me. Fascinates me more than you could ever understand. Ooh, I like that broom.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yes.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
You're not
Stanley was
wrong.
fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Now listen here.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hey! How dare you? I will not take this. I'm staying in here as long as
Well,
I
I've come
want.
to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system
Would
and
explain
you
a lot.
collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
That's not good.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please
What are you meant to
remove
be,
their
then?
corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. Okay, fine, I'll leave.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I
Yes,
guarantee
it
you
is
can't
me.
do any worse than the person who came before you.
I am the tornado. The twister is dead now. I am a completely different person.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I don't listen very well, just like the twister, so I'm gonna go down here. Oh, there's
But
my
Stanley
car.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be
Oh, no.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my coworkers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
I said
he
that,
yelled.
yeah.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps
Wow.
the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered
my
by Stanley,
conscience?
who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Mr.
Was
Narrator,
Stanley simply
you're making
deceiving
my
himself,
eye twitch.
believing that if
Stop
he's
it.
asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Where? Oh. Where am I?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Okay.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
You didn't report the body? Isn't that a crime? Isn't that in a way a crime? Someone should arrest Miranda. Okay. I died. Okay. What a... yeah, I went insane and died. And we're back here. It's just like a nightmare.
All of his co-workers were gone. Look, oh please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Is this what you want, Master?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay, I gotta find 417. I gotta find 417. He called me out. Yes, I was doing it for the trophy.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I think that'd be back here, yeah? Is that my door? No. 437. Where's 437? Oh, there.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
You're a bastard. You're dragging this out, aren't you? You fucker. You motherfucker. New content? Ooh, we'll come back to that. Hold on. Hold on.
Now, back to door number 437.
Yes. Yes, sir. On my way. You can't see me, but I'm saluting. Hell yeah.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Yes, the copy machine. Where's the copy machine? This one here?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yes. I'm not exhausted at all.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Yes. Yes. I'm climbing the desk, sir. How do I, oh, there we go.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Yes. Yes, sir. 416 is over here, yeah? That's 415. Where's 416? 416. Where's 416? Hello? I would assume that 416 would be the new content door. Because that seems the logical location for it. No? Where's 416?
When Stanley came to a set of two
No!
open doors, he entered
No!
the door on his left.
Ah, fuck. I can't go back. So I'm gonna have to do all that again later. But there was no 416. Hello. 411. Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Good, I'm fapping. Leave me alone for a second. I hate myself sometimes. Okay, fine. We won't make you suffer too long this time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Can I go in the executive bathroom? Ooh, I can go in the executive bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Time magazine. Can I use the bathroom? Why does it always sound like a keyboard, even when I'm not near one? Are you serious? Oh, this game, I love it. I love this so much. This is so funny. Does this go in there? Oh. Hey! Don't hold a gun to a panda's head, you prick! That's rude. They're endangered, you know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Can I? Ooh. Ooh, elevator. Can I go up? Do any? I love that music. Someone say my name. Stanley? I'm hearing voices in the back of my head. Yeah. Catchy. Very catchy. That didn't get me anywhere. Does going up do anything? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we're going anywhere with this. I don't think it's actually going to go anywhere. I think it's just for that. If I'm wrong, let me know, please, and I'll go back.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
2845. Remember
Stanley
that.
happened
Next
to
time, I
input
want to
the
come up
correct
here and
code
type it in
by
before he even
sheer
says
luck.
it.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yes, I stepped into the little passageway. Yes. Click. Loading. Now. Let me out. Creepy.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Young.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'm prepared to make that sacrifice.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm willing for that. So long, suckers! Did I die? Am I dead? Am I dead? Oh, not yet. Oh. That would have... Are you sure I wouldn't have died from that fall? My
As the
legs would be
machine
broken
whirred
at
into
least.
motion, he was inched closer and closer to his demise.
Oh, no.
He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Nah,
Stanley
none at all.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like
Hey.
plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Mr. Narrator. It was fun while it lasted. Kill me. Go on, do it. Yeah. Oh, for
Farewell,
fuck's
Stanley, cried the narrator, as
I never-
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
sake. I never
In
get
a
what I
single
want.
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I don't feel dead. Ah. Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Yes,
Do you
exactly.
see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Really? Nature paintings. Oh, look at layout of the building. This is very interesting. Huh. There's my office. That's very cool. The two doors, yeah, that is like the first choice you make in the game, isn't it? Yeah. My desk. A few things over there. Office computers. The card game, yeah. Is it solitaire? Am I wrong or correct? If I'm wrong, if I'm right, praise me. If I'm wrong, you can make fun of me. I'll give you permission. What's over here? Oh, I haven't gone there yet. I haven't gone to the maintenance room yet. Warzone. What? Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it, it was too far jokey and on the nose for the tone of the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh no, that would have been fun. Fuck you. Yeah. What is that? Is that a phone? What happens when it counts down? In a previous version, the choice leader department would give you seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Huh. Okay. Oh, what's this? Option 1. Wait. First choice, disobey. Staircase. Huh. Vent. What vent? A vent in the lounge? What? Huh. I'm gonna have a good look around when I get on the next bag. What's this one? What? What is that? What is that? Zending model. This room represents the fourth version of the ending. We thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it shortly after before launch. Huh. There's a lot of stuff in here. Huh. God, this is so cool, man. I like this. This is so cool. I've been wanting to play this game for ages. The freedom ending. Hold on. I guess that's where I need to go, but I want to look around a little bit more. We're in the museum, of course. Ooh. Different versions of the office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Huh. What's that? Office clock. Oh wow, so interesting. The office clock. Best exhibit in the museum, man. The lounge. Underground. Early version. Underground portion of the game.
Then he pushed the number 4.
What? Narrator outtakes.
Stanley pushed the big red button.
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times
Stanley
over 2 years of
pushed
development.
the orange lever.
These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Huh.
Now then, this elevator for sure would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story.
God, this is so cool. This is so cool, man. I love in-game museums. Like does anyone remember the museum in was it Modern Warfare 2? You could after you complete the game, there's like a museum you can go in and you could press a big red button and every single like character model in the area would like come to life and start to kill you or try to shoot you and everything. I remember that. That was cool. I'm not sure, but I think you might have. What did you get an achievement if you managed to like survive all of the exhibits trying to kill you? I don't remember if you did or not. Alright, let's exit the museum.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. how they wish to control one another, how they both wish to be free.
I wonder what happens if I put it in motion.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No,
Stanley and the narrator?
perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do,
What?
choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Ow. Ah. And just when I decided I wanted to live. Yes. What do you mean turn off my PlayStation? And I'm back. I'm alive again.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
What? Something's different. I'll get to you soon. I just want to do... Because I know that everything that I've been doing so far, I think was in the original version. I think that door there leads to the like Ultra Plus stuff for this game. But I've never played this game at all or once. So I want to do all the original stuff first.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I do want to do it. Yes. There is... I want to go back down to the mind control facility.
Yet there was not a
turn it
single
on
person
this
here
time.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Aww.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
You
office,
bastard.
hoping he might find an answer there.
My favorite room! You bastard. I can't believe he blocked it
Coming
off.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What a prick. Alright. For...
The moment he entered his manager's office,
The
Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all
2, 8.
alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
It is quite calming, yeah.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I'm pretty sure having that music play, like, takes just as long as him talking. You gain nothing from it. Alright, we'll go down again. I want to go to the mind control facility and turn it on this time. See what happens there. And then I want to also try going to that maintenance area, which I haven't done yet. This game is so cool. It's so cool. I love it. His sense of humor is just amazing. Let's go. Back here again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, this time I will. Pushy.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, it says mind control facility on the front, so I think it's pretty simple, Stanley.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
a lot of
co-workers,
employees.
the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Fired. What's that? 104's been fired. Suck shit. His name was John. He was an idiot. Always turning up late.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh yeah, because I listened to everything you tell me. Where am I going? This way.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
No. I want the power for myself.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes,
After
I
they kept
did.
you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that
Yes.
what you wanted?
I want the power.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Nuclear?
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all
Nuclear?
this means.
That's gonna
barely
take
know
more
where
than the
to
building.
start.
It'll take out the whole city.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
So you're the one to control.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
What are these
My
buttons for?
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
What do you want me to do?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
Hey.
clicking on every little thing in this room.
You know,
These numbered buttons. No,
Stop dissecting
these
my
colored
brain.
ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
I became
you wanted
power
to control
hungry.
this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
I've got
Will you cling
acceptance.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.